Have you ever woken up at night for a glass of water, came back with the glass of water, and found yourself lying in the bed? This kind of supernatural experience is what we are going to deal with today through the story of Indigo by Satyajit Ray. This story deals with supernatural elements blended with psychological horror and the true uncanny. In the story, we get to see Anirudh Bose, who is a young advertising executive. He takes a solo trip to Dumka, but due to a flat tire, he got stranded in an old, dilapidated Indigo factory. Indigo factory, the one which were very popular during the time of the English rule or the colonial period. He gets to stay there for the whole night. But he gets into a very unusual and supernatural kind of experience. He couldn't find his belongings anywhere. And when he woke up, he found himself to be one of the colonial people. He was an Englishman who was ruling this Indigo area. And this Englishman was now in the body of our protagonist, Anirudh Bose. And he starts writing, and as he writes, he gets to know that this man is about to die. He is suffering from malaria, and he is extremely afraid that after his demise, his dog Rex would be ruthlessly killed by the villagers because they are going to take revenge of the cruel and the ruthless behavior that they have faced. At the end of this horrible trauma, Anirudh finds himself shooting the dog Rex. And after that, somehow he falls out of this trauma. And he's back in the morning in this dilapidated Indigo factory. He found that all his belongings were again there. He's quite shaken with the reality of this whole incident and about the fact that something like this could happen in the 100th anniversary of this Englishman's death. We in this chapter deal with supernatural, paranormal, and also the concept of colonialism and the guilt that it brought forward. We get to see first person narrative throughout the story. And Indigo stands as a symbol of the colonial rule. It symbolizes the cruelty and ruthlessness faced by the Indian indigo farmers during the colonial period. What Ray tries to bring forward from this story is that history is not only in the books, it's still in the air that we breathe. Some histories are so profound that they come back to possess our present. Some of these histories, when remain unchanged, they come up to tinge our present. So think about what indigo is coloring your world today.